So from the telecommunication perspective, telecommunication equipment, we have modem. Modem is modulator, demodulator. So it's used, modem is normally connected to our telephone line or to the fiber optics that's running outside our home. So normally the modem, it's used for modulation and demodulation. So what do we basically, what do we mean by modulation and demodulation, and why does it have to be done? So we all know that with the modem, basically we are connecting to the internet. But in the background, what is the modem actually doing? What's its job? So with the modem, normally what happens is the telephone line that we use, they use an analog signal, whereas our smartphone, our laptops, our computers, they require a digital signal. So in order for our laptop to get a signal, it needs to be converted to a digital signal. And in order for that to be transmitted back, it needs to be in an analog signal. So basically, the digital signal and the analog signal, they need to be converted. So from analog to digital and digital to analog. If we take an example, so normally if we have a signal, an analog signal is a signal that travels in a sinusoidal wave. Okay, whereas a digital signal it's a discrete signal. It's either a 1 or a 0. So basically, the computer understands digital signals, whereas your telephone lines, the other communication networks, they understand the analog signal. So when the connection is coming, normally if you have a broadband at home, you'd have a modem at home, and the modem would be connected to fiber optics that would be running through the street, and that fiber optics cable would be connected to the modem, and the modem would then convert the analog signal to a digital signal and a digital signal back to an analog signal. So this was just to give you an idea of what happens in terms of the signal being transmitted. So with an analog data is a continuous signal. It can be represented between any point. An example of analog signal is the way a clock represents every single possible time of the day, whereas with the digital signals, they are discrete signals, and with a digital signal, it's either a 0 or it's a 1, and that's how the computers actually work. So apart from that, we have hubs. So hubs are used to connect 20 PCs to a network. We have bridges and routers in order for us, which enable us to connect to the internet. We have switches. So these are different telecommunication equipment which we use in order to connect to the internet.
The Victorian Institute of Technology has other great videos covering many different topics. Please check them out, and thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe the video for more great content like this.